Hi, I'm Peter Birch, and in this week's show we've travelled to the coast of New South Wales into the rainforest to see what we can see. Welcome to CrittaCam. This is my home. I live in the coastal fringe rainforest that inhabits all down the east coast of Australia. In fact, I live in the most southern part of this rainforest, and it's truly amazing for its wealth of different types of vegetation. Now, within this area, we should find all different types of animals. We should be able to find the diamond python, pink-tongued skinks, blue-tongued skinks, land mullets, as well as a plethora of other cool animals and creatures. Tons of different bird species inhabit here. Hopefully we're going to find out something. This week's question of the week. How much of Australia is covered in rainforest? 5%, 0.5% or 1%? Please leave a comment below. The rainforest has some absolutely amazing plants, just like this one over here. This is a rare treat. This is a Bangalow Palm. Now the Bangalow Palms inhabit anywhere from Mackay all the way down the east coast of Australia, down the Bateman Bay, and they inhabit the rainforest. They are strictly a rainforest plant. Absolutely a beautiful plant. Now they have this single stem, and believe it or not, they can grow up to 25 meters in height. An absolutely beautiful plant, and better associated with the rainforest. Oh. The other most amazing palm that inhabits the rainforests up and down here is this one here, the cabbage tree palm. They call it a tree because it grows up to 25 meters, just like the Bangalow palm. But more importantly, this palm likes to look after itself. It actually has these razor sharp spines down the branches. You get too close, these things snap off like that into your flesh and become very itchy and gives you big irritation. It makes you not want to come near this plant. Now the simple reason is because the tips of the plant are edible, but by eating the tips of the plant, you will kill the plant. So it's trying to protect itself. Now, Aboriginal people of the area used to pull off the old fronds like this and use them to thatch their roofs of their house. That's very cool. But even cooler than that, they used to use the stringy bark to make things like string and fishing line. Talk about using the environment to your advantage. Absolutely beautiful plant. It's absolutely amazing how the sun filters through the bush, leaving these beautiful patches of sun on the ground, enabling animals to come out and bask in these beautiful patches. These are the patches you want to be scanning, looking for, just to see if there's any critters around. Now it's pretty unusual to be up, whoa, over here, quick. Look at that beautiful little fella. That is one of the jewels of this rainforest. It's the diamond python. It's only a little one. He's only about 1.5 meters. He's just been sitting out, sunning himself, and now he's slowly crawling off back into the rainforest. Look at the way these yellow markings and the black contrast help him to hide in this dappled light. Slipping away here, I don't really want to upset him. They are beautiful animals. This little fella's just trying to get off into the bush. He actually considers me as a bit of a threat. And as you can see, he's acting appropriately. He's trying to be aggressive, trying to show me who's boss, letting me know he's not very happy. Now, diamond pythons are awesome animals. And in fact, diamond pythons are the most southern occurring python out of any python in the world. Absolutely beautiful creatures. The second pretty impressive thing is the diamond python inhabits some of the highest altitudes out of any Australian python. They can lay up to 54 eggs, whoa! And as you can see, they can be quite aggressive when they need to be. But typically they're not a bad animal. We're not going to aggress or stir him up too much more. We'll just sort of slink back a little bit. Well, sorry buddy. And let him go on his way back into the forest. But you can see why they call them the jewels or the diamonds. Beautiful creature. Off you go, buddy. Go on. We're just going to have a bit of a poke around on this rock face, see if we can find ourselves any geckos. There's plenty of spider webs, which means spiders. We'll have a look up around here. bit of a hike. You just never know what you're going to find in these crevices. But around this area, oh, come on little fella. Whoa, a southern leaf-tailed gecko. Or the Latin name is Philurus platurus. Very strange name, but they get that name simply because of that nice leaf-tailed shape right there. That's a fat storage area. This guy's been doing pretty good. Luckily enough with geckos, they've got external gonads. So this little boy, he's got himself a nice little crevice up here, and hopefully he's eating those horrible little spiders. They've got these wonderful little claws that allow him to grip, and they've got really good grip. Let him sit up there. Beautiful little eyes. They're a nocturnal species, and they hunt at night looking for little bugs and things that'll be hiding amongst these crevices. What a cool little dude. We'll put him back so he doesn't get eaten by something else that might be cruising through the forest. There you go, little fella. Whoa, look at that down there. Oh, that's pretty spiky. But look what we got. This beautiful animal, a land mullet, better known, or the scientific name is Bellatorus major, an absolute monster of an animal. He's got these big thumping jaws, and he really wants to bite me. It's all right, little fella, I'll let you go in a minute. They are absolutely amazing animals. They're a live-bearing species, can have a birth up to about 9 beautiful little babies. When the babies are born, they actually have these white speckles down their body. They have these beautiful blue and red tinges on their body, and they lose that as they get older. The females will tend to retain these white blotches, letting the males know not to fight with them. They are a colony species, which means they live more than one in an area, so more than likely there's a few more around here, and they are just absolutely amazing animals. They eat things like fruits and lots of different types of bugs and insects. Beautiful creature. Unfortunately, he's got a lot of ticks jammed right in here. We're going to dig as many as we can out of there for him, and then we're going to let him go. What a beautiful little furry. Hey buddy, it's all right. What a beautiful creature. Now that we've got some of the ticks off him, we've relieved some of that pressure of the parasites, we're going to let this beautiful guy go. He's going to take off like a rocket back into the forest. There you go, buddy. You ready? Set, go. What a beautiful critter. This week's question of the week. How much of Australia is covered in rainforest? If you guessed 0.5%, you're correct. Good job. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's show, coming with me into the rainforest to find some absolutely amazing animals. Please leave a comment below, hit me up on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, as usual, you've been watching CrittaCam.